Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present you about industrial safety and emergency response on job safety, Jsa and hazard identification risk assessment, risk control, HIRAC at Media Prevention Laboratory. And I will introduce you our crew member. First, my name is Muhammad Aziz bin Sunizal and Cik Takif bin Cik Mustafa, Nushila Isli, Siti Aina Rabia and Alia Nur Alia. Next. So for introduction, we will go through on background. The Faculty of Medicine and Health Science was established on 1st August, and as the result between the combination ataupun merge between Faculty of Veterinary and Nutrition and Community Health, and there was 16 departments in this faculty. Next. So for the problem segment, the activity was conducted in Media Prevention Laboratory, and the main job for task mentioned in this laboratory is autoclaving for sterilization and safety analysis essay conducted. It has been identified as the process of handling autoclave as major potential hazard for the employer or other related person. Thus, hazard identification assessment was conducted to assess the risk. Next. Study justification. Hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control HIRAC will be used to assess the risk of the activity, process of handling autoclave, and will provide an objective measure of identification and identify hazard, as well as provide a method to control the risk. And it also the general duties as prescribed under the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 to provide safe workplace to the employee and other related persons. Next. So the objective is to identify the type of hazard in Media Prevention Laboratory, to make risk assessment, and to suggest and review risk control for a better workplace.
Okay, next is I will explain about the literature review. Okay, so in this literature review, we need to understand the definition and concept of HIRAC. HIRAC stands for Hazard Identification, Risk Assessment, and Risk Control. Okay, next, which is there are a few terms in HIRAC that need to be understood. Which is first is hazard. Hazard means a source or potential situation with a potential that can cause harms to human, and damage to property, damage to environment, or a combination of this. And then next is hazard identification. Hazard identification means that the identification of undesired events that lead to the materialization of hazard and the mechanism by which those undesired events will occur. Okay, next is risk, which is the combination of the likelihood of an occurrence of a hazardous event with specific periods or in specified circumstances, and the severity of injury or damage to the health of people, property, environment, or any combination of these caused by the events. Okay, next is risk assessment. Means that the process of evaluating the risk to safety and health arising from the hazard at work. So for this assignment, we do at the media lab. So we need to identify the risk at the lab that we have interviewed. Next is risk management. Means that the total procedure associated with identifying a hazard, assessing the risk, putting in place control measure, and reviewing the outcomes. And the last one is risk control. Means that measure taken to eliminate the hazard and mitigate the identified risk. Okay, next is why we need to conducting HIRAC, or the importance of conducting HIRAC in the workplace. First is recognize and control hazard in workplace, and then create awareness among employees and use it as a training tools as well. Okay, and then the one is set risk management, which is we set a risk management standard based on acceptable safe practices and legal requirement. And the fourth one is reduce incidents in the workplace, and last one is we save costs by being a proactive instead of reactive, which is we practice a safety workplace in the workplace rather than we buying an equipment of safety. And then the next one is the purpose of hierarchy, which is first the purpose of hierarchy is to identify all the factors that can cause harms, which is the hazard to the employees and others. Okay, the next one is to consider what the chance of the harms actually to falling anyone in the circumstance of a particular case and the possible severity that could come from the risk. And the last one is to enable the employers to plan, introduce and monitor preventive measure, which is measure control. Okay, next is process of hierarchy. It requires 4 simple steps. First is classify work activities. Second is identify hazard. Third one is conduct risk assessment and estimate risk from each hazard by calculating the estimating likelihood and the severity. And then the last one is decide if risk is tolerable and apply control measure. Okay, so this is the flowchart of hierarchy. Flowchart of hierarchy process, which begin from the classify work activities, and the last one is the implement, which is the practices from the employees. Okay, next is methodology.
So I will explain on the methodology. So methodology is divided by two steps. The first one is under JSA, which is classify the work activity from the major job scope, which is the subculture plate. And for the under hierarchy, it consists of 4 major steps, which is identify potential hazard, and then carry out risk assessment, and then we decide the level of the risk of each of the hazard in the lab, and then we provide the necessary control measure. So this is the process of subculture plate that we obtain from the lab officer. So the first one is the staff discharge the new media from the refrigerator, which 1 day before, and then second receive the label sample, which is from the hospital or the student, and then the alcohol is used before and after the subculture process, and the fourth one is the heating of the wire loop, and then the fifth one is handling subculture microorganism, and then subculture plate is kept in the incubator, and then we dispose the waste from the for the subculture process, and lastly it will autoclave the disposal waste and before it send it to the waste management according to the schedule.
Okay, after we have conducted our interviews, these are the hazards that we found in makmal penyediaan media at FPSK. So the first hazard that we found is use of biology sample because they're exposed to microorganisms and bacteria or parasites like E. coli or influenza, something like that. And then the next one is burning of the wire loop that emits vapor. The third one, we also found that they place the cooking gas in outer space. It will trigger fire hazard because the cooking gas is reachable for unauthorized use. And then the next one is the body position during subculture process because the lab officers or lab assistant sit for too long, so this will lead to ergonomic hazard. And then the fifth one is the improper storage of chemical waste. I'll put the picture at the next slide. And then the last one is the use of strong chemical or alcohol. Okay, these are the picture where we found the cooking gas is placed at the upper space, and then also we can find that the chemical waste, chemical bottles that have been completely used, which is empty, is being placed at the floor by using reusable boxes like A4 paper, and then also they put the chemical waste just like that.
Next is for the recommendation for more safety for the employees or the staff of the lab. Okay, for the first one is we recommend that The staff maybe can use a proper chemical waste disposal bin to ensure that no chemical will be leaked in the surrounding of the lab. Okay, the next one is using a more ergonomic chair during handling and collecting the subcultural samples, okay, to prevent lower back pain, of course. And then this is because the chair in the lab was not suitable to be used for a long working period. It can cause muscle back stiffness and lower back pain. And then the third one is can using more PPE equipment such as half mask disposal, maintenance free respirator, since the work tasks in the lab regularly involved with ethanol solvent. Okay, and then the next one is ensure good housekeeping, adequate spacing between experimental setup. And the last one is have a job rotation, since in the lab only contain or only have one staff that working for 8 hours working periods. Okay.
So for the control measure, the first hazard is gas tank. The level of risk is 8, which is the medium. The control measure that present at the laboratory is no, and we suggest isolation, which is place it in the open place and provide closed cabinet for the gas tank. The second hazard is the chemical packaging that already used and empty. The level of risk is 2, which is low. Control measure that has present at the laboratory is there are signs mentioned that the place is chemical waste area, while the control measure that we suggest is isolation, which is it must do at the proper place and it should place it in the closed room and manage it properly. So for the third hazard, which is ergonomic hazard, the staff sitting in a long period. The level of risk is 5, which is medium. Control measure that present is no. The control measure that suggested is engineer control, which is the laboratory must provide it with the adjustable chair so that the staff can get a good ergonomic during work. And another suggestion is by administration, which is we provide massage chair for workers so that they can enjoy their relaxed time during work. The fourth hazard is chemical hazard, which is ethanol. The level of risk is 5, which is a medium. The control measure that present in the laboratory is PPE, which is the staff wear glove, mask, and lab coat. The control measure that we suggest is by administration, which is the laboratory always use mask during lab session. Okay, the fifth hazard is biological hazard, which is a microorganism. The level of risk is 15, which is high. Control measure that present is the air filtration and also the PPE, the mask, glove, and the lab coat. The control measure that suggested is the engineering control. We upgrade to LEV to control the airborne contamination. The example of LEV is fume cardboard, SC, and microbiological safety cabinet, which is MSC. And the last hazard that we find is the physical hazard, which is the fire. The level of risk is 5, medium. The control measure that present is just only is PPE, which is a mask, glove, and lab coat. While the suggested control measure that we suggest is administration, which is we provide training while handling the apparatus. So for the
the conclusion of these findings is that after JSA and HIRAC have been done, we can identify the control measure so that hazard can be controlled in the future. And last one, it will result to the workers and well-being health are protected.